I got puked on while eating a burger or something. That was real crazy. What up, y'all? How's it going? BenDeen here, and today I'm gonna eat the McDonald's pounder with cheese. This is basically just what it sounds like. I guess there's multiple ways you can make this. I took two double quarter pounders, put them together, and this is what I got. Oh yeah, and I also got a chocolate shake. Wow. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is some kind of secret menu item or something, but it's just something that I thought would be a good idea. Because the quarter pounder, double quarter pounder is one of my favorite burgers from McDonald's, and why not do it big and just go for that even number, the full pound. I don't like fractions, so this is what I came up with. And yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so let's just get into it here. It is pretty large. I don't know how I should attack this. That's really good. A lot of beef on this bad boy here. I don't know what I can say about it. It probably tastes like what most of you guys would expect if you've had the double quarter pounder or the quarter pounder. Let me go in for another bite here. Yeah, not too much meat in my opinion, but I'm kind of crazy like that. This might not be for everyone, but if you like going big or going home like me, then check this out. Wow, this shake, so good. I don't remember the last time I had a chocolate shake with a good burger. It's a classic combo. One of my other favorite meals, I would say. Brings me back to the days, I'll tell you. It reminds me a lot of Steak and Shake, which is a classic burger joint in America. If you don't know what it is, I know it's not in all the locations around America, or at least it wasn't. So, some of you guys already know what it is. I'm not sure if it's outside of America. But anyway, that was definitely one of my favorite burger places since a young age. When I was younger, my uncle, he lives in, or one of my uncles, he lives in New York City. And they didn't have a Steak and Shake up there. They might have one now, but every time he came to my small town in the Midwest, he would always get excited for Steak and Shake. So we would always go there with him. Really good and cheap. You can get a like a $4 meal. I think they had that going on for a while. Anyway, this reminds me of Steak and Shake. I guess I could talk about. I don't have anything planned. Nothing to talk about. Not much going on. I've been trying to enjoy the weather. It's been really, actually, it started getting a little bit cold actually. Probably in like the 60s. Maybe 50s. Perfect weather for me. I love this weather. My favorite weather of all time. I can wear like a coat, a little jacket, some pants. You know, honestly, I like that kind of fashion. Long sleeves and whatnot. So I've been trying to go out, enjoy the weather, enjoy the leaves on the trees. They're starting to turn. So yeah, I'm very happy with this time of year. So that's what I've been doing. going out, taking a lot of pictures. Tomorrow's Saturday in Korea, so probably going to be the celebration of Halloween. Not exactly on the Halloween, the date of the actual Halloween, but, you know, what can you do? But yeah, speaking about Steak and Shake, I could talk about burger places in America. Because I do get a lot of comments, and I've probably mentioned this like here and there throughout different videos or in the comment section. People always ask me, you know, have you been here? Have you had this burger? Have you had that burger? So I guess I could talk a little bit about that. Just some favorite burger places in America, or just popular ones. I would start off by saying, all right, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. We had all those in my small hometown. So I've had all those. McDonald's was always my go-to because it was just the cheapest, I felt like. Wendy's was good too. Sonic, they had... I appreciate Sonic as well. So some of the ones that I haven't had are like Whataburger. That's famous in Texas, I hear. One of the most famous ones, I think, is In-N-Out over in the West Coast. I think they've added a couple locations since in the last few years or whatever, but never had In-N-Out. My friend Steve from LA raves about it. Definitely on my bucket list. I'm just really missing out, I think. But I'm not sure. Five Guys. They had that in my area in Illinois. I've never had Five Guys, though. I've heard great things about it. I think a lot of people have the debate, In-N-Out or Five Guys. Most people probably say In-N-Out, but some people might say Five Guys. I don't know. I haven't had both. Or I haven't had either. Culvers. Oh, Culvers. Alright, so maybe out of all the fast food chains, Hardees. Oh, we had a Hardees in my hometown. There's so many burger places, man. I forgot. Being in Korea for a while, you know, all you got is like McDonald's and Burger King for the most part. Alright, so Hardees. That is a great place to go. Hardees, we had one of those in my hometown too. It's expensive. It takes a long time to get your food, but it's great. Every time I go there, I'm just extremely satisfied with the burgers. Oh, man. My dad really liked Hardees, so whenever my mom was out of town or something, my brother and I would convince him to take us to Hardees. Those are the days. But if you want another quality burger that's like semi-fast food, it's pretty much fast food, Culvers. I think Culvers is also kind of a Midwest thing. Wisconsin, northern part of Illinois. I don't know how far the closest Culvers was to me, but maybe a couple hours, so didn't have it very much whenever we went on a road trip or something. But and also, this is one of my dad's favorite burger places as well, Culvers. Their butter burgers, I think they use like Wisconsin cheddar cheese. If you are on the fence about Culvers, like, I don't know. I don't know if I should try it or not. Go try it. That is definitely one of my favorites. Just burger-wise, discounting the price, the time it takes to get your food. From my experience, Culvers. Then you got restaurants like Red Robin, Checkers. I don't think I've ever seen a Checkers with my own eyes. But I think when I was little, I feel like they always played Checkers commercials, but there's no Checkers around me, so. But I feel like it would be pretty good. But Red Robin, not really fast food, but I've been there a couple times, and their burgers are, from what I remember, it was a long time ago. I think they're pretty good. What's that one burger place called? Hold on, let me. Man, I completely forgot the name of it. They didn't have one in my hometown. I've only been there once or twice, but it's like a fast food place. But they also sell tacos, like little cheap tacos. What is that place called? Anyway, it's pretty somewhat famous. You might know what I'm talking about. That place is pretty good. Dairy Queen. I remember they started selling burgers there. I used to eat those when I was like in middle school. I don't know why. Just middle school though. Not in grade school, not in high school, just middle school. I messed with Dairy Queen burgers a little bit. Yeah, meh. Let's see. A&W. We had an A&W for a while, but I don't know if I've ever had it. Shake Shack. Never had that either. They have one in Seoul now. The lines are still like 20-30 minutes, I feel like, so I'm still holding out on that, but I will do a video on Shake Shack here soon. White Castle. Can't forget about White Castle. I've been there, I think, exactly once. And it was an epic journey. I'll tell you what. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I mean, that's a crazy movie. I mean, that was crazy. Our journey wasn't that crazy, but it was a journey because the nearest one was like an hour away. We didn't know where the heck it was. We just kind of set out on a mission, and when we got there, we got like 10 burgers each. I'll tell you what, after that 10th burger, you're like, man, what is this I'm eating here? This is weird. But it's good for the first like 5 burgers. Or sliders. So I think some people will be in the comments like, hey, people with biases, I would say, who have a clear favorite fast food burger place, or just a burger place in general. I should probably say what my favorite is of all time. Alright, it's got to be McDonald's. But after that, I'm gonna have to say, out of all those fast food places, either Culvers or Hardees / Carl's Jr. Most of you guys would probably be more familiar with Hardees or Carl's Jr. So if you ever had that and you want to see what one of my favorite burger places of all time is, go check it out. My favorite burger of all time, though, would have to be something else. It's not a fast food place. It's a place in my hometown, surprisingly enough. There's this really, like, a hole in the wall, kind of like shady, real shady place on the bad side of town. It's basically the place where degenerates go, and me, and some of my friends, because we don't care. Really cheap food. Their burger is It's a place called, I forgot the name of the place. I think it's got some crazy name like the Sky View or something attached to this really seedy motel. It's real shady. Their burger is like $4 or $5. Best burger I think I've ever had, especially for the price. If you ever go to Galesburg, Illinois, my hometown, and you're feeling like you don't mind taking a little bit of a risk, I'm not sure if they're still even open or not. But my favorite burger of all time from a restaurant is that shady hole in the wall dive. Skyview, I think that's what it's called. Broadview, it's the Broadview. That place is crazy. I've had some crazy stories in there. I got puked on once while I was eating there. Not a pleasant story to think about while you're eating. I got puked on while eating a burger or something. That was real crazy. But that's the type of place it is. I didn't mention the Cubs either, but got the Cubs hat on, supporting the Cubs. Let's go Cubs. I'll admit, I'm a bandwagon jumper. I haven't followed the Cubs since like they had Sammy Sosa and he was hitting all those crazy home runs, taking all those crazy steroids, getting caught with that crazy cork in his bat. But after he left, I was like, man, I'm out here as well. Like Sammy Sosa or nothing. I've been to a few Cubs games, but I haven't followed them in years. Now that they have played this whole season, got through the playoffs, and are in the World Series, now I'm a Cubs fan again. It's kind of pathetic, but I always like all the Chicago teams. I just don't want to follow them religiously if they're going to suck all year. Well, that was a great meal. Completely satisfied with that. And that's probably something I would order again. And, you know, if you're feeling crazy, if you want to try out the pounder with cheese, go try it out. I think mine cost like, for everything, the milkshake and one meal, it was like $13, $14. Not the cheapest McDonald's meal, but was it worth it? I would say so. Anyway, I think that's about it for this meal and this video. Before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to Russell. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Anyway, that's all for this video. I want to give a quick shout out to Russell for supporting me on Patreon. Really appreciate that.